Cutting your power bill could be as easy as making a phone call. Since deregulation, customers in Maryland and D.C. can now shop around for their power provider, but many have been hesitant to do that. Fox 6 Money reporter Melanie Alwick is here to show us how you can compare and save money. Mel?
Well, Laura, in Maryland, there are 9 companies you can buy residential power from, 3 in the district. You'll have to do a little bit of homework to figure out the best deal for your house, but in the end, you could cut as much as 20% off your power bill. If you live in Maryland or D.C., sooner or later, you'll get one of these. It's an offer to change your power provider. Making the switch isn't as challenging as it might seem.
And there's really nothing to be uncomfortable about.
Russell Lacey is the president of Electric Advisors, a licensed energy broker. His company helps businesses and homeowners lower their electric bills.
You know, in some cases, we've been able to drop businesses' electricity costs by close to 20%.
Power comes from many sources: wind, coal, nuclear. Power plants generate the power and transmit it to your utility company. That makes up the generation and transmission charges on your bill. Add those two together and start comparing rates.
It is my belief that anybody in the state of Maryland and Washington, D.C., who's not with a third-party provider is throwing away money.
Take Pepco, for example. Its standard rate for generation and transmission will be 10.4 cents per kilowatt hour starting October 1st. Summer rates are higher. But if you choose a different supplier, your rate could be a few cents lower. And when you're using thousands of kilowatt hours, it does add up.
1.4 times 1,200, that's roughly $17 for that particular month.
Pepco's website will give you a list of the supplier choices in Maryland and the district.
And it's really, at some level, just simple math. Who has the lowest cost per kilowatt hour?
Here's what you need to ask. Does the advertised rate include generation and transmission? Is it fixed or variable? What are the terms of the contract and the penalties for cancellation? Your utility company will continue to service your lines, read your meter, and bill you. You'll still get their charges for distribution and taxes.
The only thing that will change is lowering your cost of the kilowatt hours, lowering your cost of electricity.
The power to deal is in your hands. Now, you'll also want to know if your contract will renew automatically. Now, for Virginia viewers out there, we didn't mention you because electricity is not yet deregulated in the Commonwealth. Melanie Alwick, Fox 5 News.
Welcome to Viridian Energy. Viridian is simple. We help you save money on your utility bill while helping the environment. We call it Power with Purpose. Electricity. It's all around you. It helps you wake up in the morning, helps you get ready for your day. It provides you with the latest news and information. It's the source of your entertainment, our communications, and it's a significant force in all you do. But do you ever think about how all that power is generated? Did you know that through deregulation, you are empowered to choose where your electricity comes from? Viridian Energy gives you a better choice.
I was visited by a friend of mine that was involved with Viridian Energy, and he mentioned to me that I had an opportunity to switch electrical carriers and lower my energy costs.
And every month in the utility bill, I would get a little flyer, and it would have on it that I had a choice.
So when we met an associate at a home show, and she began to explain to us the Viridian option and the Viridian difference, we were so impressed, and we switched immediately.
Through deregulation, your energy service is broken down into separate pieces that can be provided by different companies. Your utility company continues to provide the delivery of the electricity and any necessary service. But deregulation has opened the market to suppliers like Viridian, who compete with each other, not the utility company, to provide energy to the grid, which is then delivered to your home or business. Choosing an energy supplier helps you reduce costs, and with Viridian, also helps you give back to the environment by choosing renewable energy.
What we do here at Viridian, we promote green energy. Green energy that truly can make a difference long term.
Look, when you have a husband and 2 children, and on a daily basis you're doing laundry, you're doing the dishes, you're running the dishwasher, you're flipping switches in the house, you're turning on all sorts of electricity, to know that you can make a bit of a difference just by switching your electricity over. You are making an impact in the world.
We really do have to increase our use of renewable, sustainable energy sources.
Whereas me and my family now are able to say, you know what, we are making a little bit more of an impact than we were before. And it's because of Viridian that we're able to do this.
Viridian offers 2 locally produced, high-quality energy products. Our most popular, Everyday Green, is 20% renewable energy offered at a variable rate. We also offer Pure Green Energy for those wanting to do a little more. Pure Green is Green E certified 100% renewable wind-backed energy.
One of the things that we really loved about Viridian and what we admired the most is the fact that they took a stand on having more renewable energy than they even needed to.
Just think about the impact we've made already in terms of carbon offset as a group of Viridian customers, and the impact we're going to have in the future as our group of customers continues to grow.
Many people think that green energy comes at a premium, but the Viridian difference means that our energy is a minimum of 20% renewable and costs you less than your local utility.
When I got my first bill with Viridian, I shouted out, Yahoo! And I'll tell you why. Because the difference was so blatant. It was a considerable amount of money that I saved.
I'm the pastor at Hope Christian Church in North Haven, Connecticut, and we have quite high energy bills at the church. And so when we realized the cost savings in our home, we also switched over at our church, and our energy bills have dropped dramatically. And it helps us to put more money into helping people instead of paying energy bills.
And that's what sets us apart. That's the difference maker that we are here at Viridian.
Enrollment with Viridian is safe and easy. There are no enrollment fees, no contracts, and no deposit required. You can achieve your energy independence online or by phone in less than 5 minutes.
All I had to do was have a copy of my electric bill, and then I went to the computer, and it was very clear, step by step, what I was supposed to do, and I just had to follow along and input the information in.
And you get the same bill, you get the same service, there is no contract.
And I really like the comfort of knowing that not that much has changed, except for I know that my family has made an impact on the environment, and I know that we have a savings, which in this day and age, any savings is huge.
To our customers, Power with Purpose really means they have the opportunity to choose a greener electricity product, but also save money on their electricity bills.
There's so many businesses today that just care about getting your money. I really sensed right from the beginning that Viridian cared about me as a person.
Now that you've learned about Viridian's Power with Purpose, we invite you to exercise your choice to save money and help the environment. Sign up today.